Hey y'all, it's Tony. It's 11:59 on Saturday. Well, now it's midnight, so now it's Sunday, July 18th. Um I'm up late. My roommate and advisor and two friends are down in Monterey and Santa Cruz. I think they're in Santa Cruz tonight, to tell you the truth. And so today I was being a bum. I watched 30 Rock. I finished season 3, but I love that show. And then I went to dinner with Willie, and we had a great time. We went to the tea bar, and I got my palm cherry freeze. Ho, ho, ho. I think there's a picture of one that I had before on. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I need to get rid of it. On Facebook. So check that out. The glasses are amazing. Right now, I'm just drinking Dr. Pepper at midnight. So suck on that. No, I don't know what that means. So the reason I've had a very interesting day today, not with work related issues, but with life issues and figuring out stuff about myself. And I was being a little, when I get a little worked up, I get really impulsive. Not in a bad way, but in a way that isn't really healthy for anyone. More importantly, me, which is because I have to take care of myself more than anyone. And so, I just couldn't deal with the situation that I've been in, and I got to the point where I can't deal with it. And what I'm finding out as a person with me, I know I'm getting deep for a blog, but I don't care. It's part of personal development, being out in a situation where I'm by myself, where the closest friends to me that I've known for years, or even a year, if you're a freshman last year at Eau Claire, is that I don't have that comfort base for the last month and a half, and the next 3 weeks coming. So I don't have that out here. So I called Sarah, my BFF, and she calmed me down. She knows exactly what to say. But I'm starting to figure out as a person that I can't deal with people who are flaky, and I can't deal with people who don't have certainty in their life. And that means that young is not what I need in my life. And so, I have direction in my life. I know where I'm going. I can't wait to get out of Eau Claire, because I've said to two people today that in order for me to grow as a person, I need to make sure that I need to be far away for that. So for me to grow more, for me to become a better person, I need to get far away from Eau Claire and far away from the Midwest when I go to graduate school, because I feel that I've learned all I can get from Eau Claire and from the Midwest and from being in the Twin Cities. And just being out in Chico has given me new perspective on life with how people interact with people. People are a little bit more aggressive here in California. People have to pay a little bit more money than what we're used to in the Midwest. It's funny because I'm so passive aggressive, and it's such a Minnesota Midwestern thing to do, is to be passive aggressive. And there are just people who are aggressive out here, and I know that's kind of the case out on the East Coast as well. I want to get to that point in my life where, I'm proud. I'm obviously proud of where I'm from, but I need to get to a point where, I experience that, and I feel like graduate school is that point, because no matter where I work in the future is not going to be the same place that I have been at before. Each place has its difference, and that's what I'm more excited about. That's probably why I can see why Chico hall directors here have a maximum of 3 years, because they get the personal and professional development that they want, but after 3 years, are you really going to get what you want more, unless if you move up on the chain? And so, for me, I can't wait to get to graduate school. So, we get from me dealing with who I want to date versus what I want in life, and I'm going to take the next year and really devote it to making it an amazing last year, really focused on being an RA, being a good friend to the friends that I have, and meeting new people. But what this summer has really taught me is that I need to put that into focus and not be so wrapped up with relationships all the time. So I know today's night was, or tonight's blog was very deep, but I don't care. I deserve one in a while. And I'm going to be selfish about it. So, yeah, Liz Lemon would be on my side. So tonight, as a little bit of a stress reliever, I don't know who here has read Boy Meets Boy, but it's this teen novel that kind of puts all stereotypes and all preconceived notions out of the way. And it's at a high school where, you know, homosexuality isn't an issue. And so these two boys really get to know each other. The main football quarterback is actually someone who considers themselves transgender. Well, I would imagine so. I think so. I'd have to reread it to see for sure. But in the book, he has this attic place where he paints, and one of their dates was that they put on music and they just listen to it and they just paint what they hear. And I always thought that would be the cutest date ever. And so tonight I'm thinking, well, I want to do that. And so I wish I had white paper, but the blue turned out fine, I think. Well, I would kind of like to see it with white because it would kind of be more vibrant. And then I took these Mr. Sketch markers, the ones that smell really good. Don't taste them. I haven't, but I've heard that they taste the same. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have blue tongue. So I picked a piece kind of randomly. It was Rutter's Magnificat, which if you haven't heard it is just absolutely stellar. The symphonic choir at Eau Claire did it my freshman year, the only semester in choir besides this last one that I hadn't been in, and I should have been in because it's just a remarkable piece. So I'm going to take each movement and color what I hear, or just mark. I've noticed that when I did the first movement, the Magnificat Anima Mea, I did like strokes like for time signature, because in that first movement it's very like bum 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 bum, and it's so good. And now I'm embarrassing myself because I'm singing, but hopefully I'll get all of them and I can hang them up. And originally Beethoven's Third came on with the fourth movement, I was like, oh, how cliche is that? And then I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do a debut piece, and they'll be like, oh, it's even more cliche, because that's what I did my music research paper on for music theory. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. It's on this sheet of paper, because right here it says what the piece is, even though it's backwards. So I'm not going to show you what it is. If you want to see, you can ask for a picture. That's what Corey did. Corey Wessels. So that's my shout out for him, because he's the first person to see it. But I hope all of you have a wonderful night. I know it's 2 a.m. at home and some of you are sleeping, or some of you coming back from the bars because it's almost bar close, or you're just up for no reason. But I like all of you, and I'm glad we had this chat tonight. Okay, love you all. Bye.